Good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I'll turn this off first. Here out of the road. Okay. Now, first thing I want to show you is, ta-da! It's not real plain, is it? Here we are. Better. It's I told you, Jeffrey, that painting would be on the wall. There it is. We go around and down, and there it is, hanging up there. Don't know if I've showed you before, but this one over here of I don't know if it's Elvis or who it is. That's a photo on metal, and I presume you all know about that, but I reckon that's pretty bloody fantastic. And there's good looking, and Rolling Stoners, old Dudaki, and all the rest of the crap. And of course, Rave on about nothing. There's Professor Longhair. Okay. We'll sit this back on here, if I can do it. There's a little hole under there somewhere. There it is. We'll sit there like that. Right. I'm sure that was a great little guide through everything. I want to say a couple of things before I get lost with it all. I suppose you've heard all about our little problems with Indonesia. The two guys got executed. Not that I don't think they should have been punished, but I do think that jail was okay. They were in there 10 years, and Indonesia's a bit of an arsehole country, and I think the leader is the biggest arsehole of the lot. They, you see, they let one of theirs off that was in the Bali bombings, which killed a lot of people. He was released from prison only a few days ago, halfway through his sentence, and yet here's the guys smuggling a bit of dope and they get shot. But we don't have the death penalty in this country, so I agree with everyone else saying that it shouldn't have happened. They should have stayed in jail. And the thing that irritated me more than anything is Australia has just donated 75 million to the pricks. I remember when they had their tidal wave or whatever they called it, someone called tsunami, and I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was 1,000 million donated. Then we send everyone over to build schools and hospitals. We can't get into a frigging hospital here most of the time, and yet they're building them in Indonesia. Give me a break. Indonesia just buys a new jet fighter or two. But what more do you say? Australians are a very apathetic mob. They say, oh, isn't that awful? Isn't that terrible? Never go to Bali for another holiday. Next week they book a trip. Last time something happened, the visitors from Australia, the tourists into Bali, into Indonesia, rose by, I think it was something like 34,000 in that month, up to about 75,000 a couple of months later. That's per month. Fuck 'em, I say. And while I'm on a roll, I've had people say I'm a constant whinge. That's fine, we put the news on. Do we ever see any happy news? Nobody's interested in happy news. They put everything happy, they turn it off. They say, I don't want to know about that shit. I want to see someone running into a tree or laying on the road dead or someone getting shot. That's what news is all about. But going back a few years, I remember the government saying we can't keep jobs for these older people. And it was like once you got to 45, 47 and you lost your job, go fishing, mate. You're not going to get another job. Nobody wants old people. And I thought, old people at 45, 47 or thereabouts. Now, they've changed their mind again. Now they're saying that the baby boomers, the older people, my age, are a burden on society and costing money, so they want you to work more until you're 72 or 73, something like that. They can shove that up their arse. And, of course, they're paying pensions. They ignore the fact that everybody paid in for the pension. But the government and all the little do-gooders and the smart asses are saying they don't deserve. They're a burden on society. Well, there you go. That's fine. They can say what they like. So I reverse it and say something about them, yet I don't understand them. We have a government and they're paying people not only to have kids. When you go into hospital, the woman does, and she has a child. I'm not sure how much they pay her now, but I know my daughter had a baby and she got a cheque for $5,000. But I think it's been chopped back to about 2.5 or something at the moment. So that's just to have the baby. Then you get subsidised on just about everything. You get subsidised on childcare. You get paid to look after your kids. And now they're going to pay more so you can have a nanny while you go to work. You have a nanny in the house and they pay the friggin' wages. Or half of them or something. I mean, if you don't want to pay all this or you don't want the interruption, don't have kids. We only had 2 kids. But Jesus, we wanted the kids. We wanted to have them. So we went to bloody work and we chopped and changed, and you put up with it for so long. And if you're a good parent and you give them a slap on the arse when they deserve it, and my boy got a few of them, and you set the rules and give them a curfew as they get older. And my daughter never went anywhere, even when she was 17. She never went anywhere without someone watching her. I had someone out there watching her. She went out with a boyfriend. She was observed all night so she wouldn't get into trouble. She didn't know this, but I've got a lot of friends that do this sort of thing, and among other things. So I just said, anything happens to my daughter, bozo, we'll see what happens to you, mate. You watch her and look after her. That is being a good parent. I'm proud of my kids. They've turned out really good. Proud of both of them. It's and along with that, I can't understand half of them. You can't put a kid in a car now that's under 7 without a specially built seat with seat belts on it. And you've got another seat for the little one. So I mean, this is all don't cost much money. And it's the rules, they're giving me the shits, mate. And then you got, I'll keep going, I'm on a roll, as I said. We've got a car, one of them smart cars, Smart 4-4. Steel cage, if you like, and all the rest is plastic. I've hit a roo in it. Bash! And the door popped out. No damage. It's amazing. But cars these days, they say how safe they are. They've got coppers laying in the grass, coppers in cars, coppers standing on the footpath, coppers on motorbikes, coppers in aeroplanes, assholes in the private realm out there on the street watching you to ring the coppers, all for your own safety and for the goodwill or the good of the people. They sort of neglect to mention at the same time there's billions of dollars in fines. I mean, I couldn't believe on the TV the other night, we're having floods again out here, or just at the moment, and they want to drive across this gully in the water, and the copper said you can't do that and give them a ticket. So there's nothing you can do without getting the ticket. And I think it's pretty bloody right. But anyway, what do you do about it? Nothing. You see, I haven't got long to go, and I'll tell you, I don't give a shit. I've seen the best of it. I don't need to live to walk around with the phone stuck in my ear hole, implanted when I'm a baby, and a little thing stuck somewhere else in my arm so I can go zap, beep, beep, when I walk in the door. You know, all these things. No. Can't smoke. Can't smoke in all sorts of places. It's bad for you. That's why they sell them. You buy a packet of tobacco, you don't know if it's strong, weak, mild. You don't know what's in it because they banned writing anything on there. Fuck me dead. I'd like to be in government, I'll tell you that much. There'll be a few getting the friggin' shock. No worries. Now I don't know what I'm doing here. Got myself all worked up, but we'll plug this in. Get in there. Right. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, we'll change that a bit. We'll put that 2, 2. 1 will do. I'm sure you'll hear that. I can't sing a song. After all these years, I can't sing a song without a microphone. I've got to plug in. Can't do it. Been to parties, been out and barbecues. I can't sing a song without a mic. I think it's because you can work it, you know. But anyway, I can't do much of anything real well, but I bullshit a bit and say I can. But that's life, isn't it? There's something going on in paradise. Music ain't playing no more. There's something going on in paradise. Somebody has broken the law. I hear a siren. There's coppers everywhere. They battered down the door and they grabbed me by the hair and dragged me outside onto the veranda and bashed me senseless there. I woke up in a room that was full of light. Window is open and the breeze is blowing. I glance outside and it's dark. I gather that it's close to midnight. Good cop, bad cop. Now it's good cop's turn and he says to me, I'm sorry, man. We had the wrong house. Wrong house. He said, don't worry, my boy. I'm sorry. Everything will be alright. Everything will be alright. There's something going on in paradise. Music ain't playing there no more. There's something going on in paradise. All because someone broke the law. There you go, bro. Unplug that little sweetheart. Hello, Jeffrey. I hope she liked the photo. And we're going. My Sheila's gone down south. She's down near Sydney, and she's taken a photocopy of a picture of Jeffrey Bennett off the web, and she's going to endeavour to paint a picture of him while she's away, or at least put the basics down. So there'll be another one on the web shortly. I don't know why I do this, Jeffrey. You're a pom, mate. I know you can't help being a pom. Jesus, I'm lucky I'm an Aussie.
Hey, Roo.